Hey y'all, it's Celt. And while I've spent the last week sick with the flu, I'm starting to feel better. So let's get back to debunking the propaganda. Roll clip.
Joe Biden didn't attend the funeral of Pope Benedict because Joe Biden was expressly told not to attend the funeral of Pope Benedict by Pope Benedict. Pope Benedict, who died last Saturday at the age of 95, according to Newsmax, and the Vatican requested that President Joe Biden not attend Benedict's funeral. Benedict made the request prior to his death. Now, you got to really be doing something wrong in your religion. If before the person dies, they're on their deathbed, former Pope, this guy is sitting there mulling over his life and legacy, about to meet his maker, and he pulls somebody aside and says, "Before I go, Biden, I don't want him anywhere near my funeral." And then he passes on to the great unknown.
So it's a very bold claim there that the former head of a nation state would ask the current head of a nation state not to attend his funeral because of a personal conflict, such as not agreeing with each other in the way a religion should be practiced. And that would be a very bad sign for the current state of affairs between those two nation states, if it was true. But of course, since this is one of my propaganda breakdowns, you know that it's not true. First, let's look into the fact that he references a Newsmax article. And there's a very good reason why he references that article versus any type of other reporting from somewhere like CNN or even Fox News. And that's because he works for Newsmax. He has a very vested interest in promoting Newsmax reporting, even if that promotion of the reporting means taking false reporting and making it even more sensationalized in your TikTok video. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to use only one source to debunk this Newsmax claim. And that source that I'm going to use is Newsmax. Yeah, it is so sensationalized that the own article that he is referencing debunks the claim that he is making. So here's the article that he's referencing, titled "Pope Benedict Asked Biden to Not Attend His Funeral." Already at the headline, it's very pointed that Pope Benedict directly asked Biden not to attend. That the issue is between Pope Benedict and President Biden. And when we scroll down into the article, you see that they're kind of hinting at that, stating that the White House is sending somebody else in Biden's place. Right below that, we see Biden's statement that he's not going because it would take an entourage of 1,000 people. Not really, but a large entourage and security to make it so that Biden could attend. So we already see that the article is set up in a way to make it look like the Pope asked Biden not to come, and now Biden is making excuses of why he couldn't come. But if you scroll down in the article, you see that Biden was asked not to come because the Vatican and the Pope wanted a simple funeral for Pope Benedict. Simple enough that they only invited 2 heads of state to come to the funeral, the head of state for Germany and Italy. So the Pope asked everyone except for Germany and Italy to not come in their official capacity. Not just Biden, but everyone. The Vatican did state they could come in a private capacity, but that is impossible for the President of the United States to travel without his entourage. So the Pope asked Biden not to come because the Pope asked everyone not to come in official capacity, except 2, so it could be a small funeral. But that doesn't work for the propaganda now, does it? So remember, when you weigh the evidence, you can see through their propaganda.